What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Okay, this video is going to be a little different and also all over the place, but I promise that we'll get to the point of the title of the video. So letting go and how it works to get exes back, and really how this energy shit works at the end of the day. Okay, first of all, I've been doing coaching for about 4 years now, and this matters, I promise. Just hang out. Because I've been doing coaching for so long, I kept people on for a long time. So I was able to really dive deep into their issues. And a lot of guys are down here. Okay, as you can probably gather, right? A lot of guys are down here, you know, shame, guilt, apathy, grief, fear, desire, anger, pride. This is what a lot of dudes are dealing with. Girls too. Okay, men more, especially with the samples that I've seen. But okay, as I've done the coaching, I've worked with these guys, yes, to get exes back, right? But when we really dug into the issues, it's not that they really wanted their ex back. They just wanted to be happy. The last time that they were happy was when they were with their ex. So they automatically are going to go search for whatever made them feel like they were up here. So a woman can make a man feel powerful, right? When a woman is in love with a man, he feels on top of the world, right? I don't need to tell you guys this. You guys know. The guys are going to go seek and try to get that. They're going to go, oh, how can I get more of that? How can I get that happiness back? And they think that getting their ex back is going to deliver that to them, but it's bullshit. Okay? Because, and this is, again, a lot of this is going to sound kind of corny, but it's the fucking truth. Okay? And I don't want to wrap it up in a bullshit bow and be like, it's different, I promise. It's the same. These are lifelong age-old lessons, stoicism, you know, shit like that. And these are the things that really move the needle forward. Okay. So over the years, I have helped guys go from, you know, this orange shit up to blue and purple. Now, the first thing that we always focus on is awareness. How aware are these guys of their problems, right? That's what we focus on. And that's what the idea of letting go is about, really. It's about, you know, letting go of this old narrative, this shit here, and getting up here. But what's keeping guys down here again, right? So we worked on these things. So I've done this over the past 4 years, and that's why I make these videos, because all the guys' questions are the same. All the issues I'm seeing are the same. Again, just wrapped differently. So we focus on really fixing these problems. And at the core of it, it's individual issues. And again, these people down here in the orange can get in relationships no problem. A lot of these guys are actually quite attractive in terms of how they interact with women and stuff like that. But here's the problem. They can't keep them because deep down inside, they have fear, grief, shame. Okay, because you can only put on a face for so long. And a woman will love you and date you on a long-term basis for your potential. Get that into your mind, your potential. If she sees potential in you, she will stay with you for, it's not really ever a specific amount of time. I can't tell you, 6 months or a year. It's not like that. It'll be up to her emotion, right? We know women operate off of emotion. So when a woman's dating you, okay, she's going to look at you and say, okay, that guy's definitely got the it factor, that energy, and she will feel it. Again, I talk to guys on the phone all the time, and there are definitely guys who have the fire and guys who don't. And you can't create that until those guys find something in their lives that makes them feel that way. Because the guys that have the fire are the ones who listen. They're the ones who apply this knowledge right away because they have something that's up here, but right now they're down here, right? Something like that. So the whole coaching program is to go from here up to here. That's what I do. All right. And I'm trying to get better and better. I shouldn't say trying, do or do not, Yoda, right? But I'm doing better and better because I'm educating myself more. I'm listening better every year. And for years, I've purposely sold myself short in how I do my coaching because I wanted to really learn what guys are dealing with and what they're trying to accomplish and what the issues were and et cetera, et cetera. Okay. And a lot of them are just, they don't have the right fundamentals. They don't have the right frameworks. They don't understand women. They don't understand attraction. They don't understand how to become a powerful and fearless man, really. Okay. So what we do, and what I've done over the years, is we go, okay, what is fear, right? How do you overcome fear? And generally speaking, I'll tell you the secret right now, you face it head on. So if I were to tell you, do 30 cold calls, right? Now, again, I know most of you guys don't run businesses, but if I told you to call up a random business and offer them a service, you'd be scared. A lot of guys are scared to do that. They would pick up the phone and be like, I don't know what to say. Oh my God. And you can only get confident if you have something to offer them. That's why I'm confident on camera, because I know that I can offer you guys a way out of the solution you're seeking from me, right? A lot of you guys want your exes back, or you think you do, right? Because you love her. A lot of you guys either want to make money, you want to become more confident, you want to, have more friends, whatever the case. You want to become more powerful, right? You want to be more respected or well respected. And I can give that to you, so I'm confident in what I'm saying to you here on camera. But that confidence comes from facing your fear and just doing it, right? Whatever it is. So making a YouTube channel, okay? You have to start with your first video. You have to find your rhythm, okay? How you speak, right? And people will resonate with you or they won't. Some people are going to love you and some people are going to fucking hate you. But most people are going to be in between. They're going to be like, okay, cool. I like this guy, whatever. But the people you just want to get the people who love you, paying you, really. So that's why I've changed my coaching program. So I'm charging it yearly, right? So that I can talk to the people who really want to make the change every single week. And that's what we do. We talk. We're going to be talk. I don't have it set up yet that way, because I was doing one-on-one calls hourly for so long and giving people access to me for, a year, 6 months, 3 months. And I had to keep reducing it, right? Because there was so many people and they kept reaching out to me after a phone call. Okay, what do I do now? What do I do now? So I really want to work with people who have the money, because again, the people who are the most broke are the most down here. And unfortunately, I want to help those people, but I can't sell myself short anymore. Okay. It's lowering my vibration. I'm going to have something that I'm going to do in place of and help, because I have another coach that I'm going to reach out to that I know personally. And I'm going to say, look, if you want to work one-on-one, just to get through this, here's the guy to talk to who I trust. But I want to work with people who one-on-one who really want to make more money. So let me get into that real quick. Quite a few of the people who have joined my program, I've gotten them to make a lot more money. What we do is I usually get them to start some sort of agency of some kind. So social media marketing stuff, coaching stuff, SEO, so starting websites, okay? And a lot of these guys have started to make affiliate money. They've started to make ad money, stuff like that. So, and it was an experiment at the time, and it worked pretty well. The program really helps you make more money, understand women, female nature, attraction, it just helps you become more powerful, okay? And that's how you solve a lot of your problems. Because look, as an individual man, okay, you're somewhere on this chart. You might even dip up and down, okay? And what keeps you fearful, people don't want to go towards pleasure. They're more pain averse. Well, the more that you are willing and able to deal with pain, like remember what I said about cold calling, right? Or approaching women. That's way more appropriate for you guys. Approaching women, okay? So say I told you to go approach 100 women in the mall. Most of you are going to be so scared to do that. And then after like 20 or 30, you're going to feel a lot less scared. You're going to be like, oh man, this actually isn't that bad. Because what you realize through doing the work is women aren't really that mean. You can go up to a bunch of women, and a lot of guys have said this to me. Women aren't really that bad. That's what they've said to me. I'm like, yeah, I know. And it's because we've told ourselves a story for years about, how we think that situation would go like. Maybe it's a movie we saw years ago, and that movie showed that guy getting shamed by a girl, and that's stuck into our head. It's bullshit. Most women are not going to shame you for talking to them cold. Okay? They'll mostly say, I have a boyfriend, I'm not interested, Or they might even, and here's the cool thing, they might even be interested in you. Okay. But a lot of girls are like, look, a lot of women are just not going to be attracted to you, and that's fine. But if you approached 100 women, you're going to get some progress. You're going to get a result of some kind, right? And here's the thing, you're going to get better and better and better and better at it. And then your results are going to change because, again, she's feeling your energy. It's not even about pickup lines. A lot of guys want techniques, but she's going to read you and she's going to feel your energy and she's going to go, is this? And that's when women say, like, if you were to ask a woman, what is it about a man or men that turn you on? And they all say confidence. So if you go up to a woman and you're confident, she's reading you and she's like, this guy's not afraid. Women want to have a strong man. That's why that works so well. Women love strong men. They want men who are fearless. Okay. So that's why you're going to get better and better and better and better at it. And then here's the thing. A lot of guys also ask, where do I meet high quality women, right? Everywhere. Okay. So this is the idea of letting go. Let go of old beliefs. Letting go of all the bullshit holding you back. Letting go of the fact that being a millionaire is not something I can do. Let go of that. All being a millionaire is helping a specific group of people, a niche, at scale. Okay? There are ways that you can do that at a large scale. And it's just hiring people, systems, okay, onboarding. There's the things that, and I'm not going to go too deep into that, but that's what some of my students have done. They went off to go start agencies. They went off to start their own businesses, e-com stuff. And it's because we helped them get out of here. They weren't fearful of it anymore. They weren't scared. And this is what I want you guys to start implementing into your life. Because getting a woman back is not really your issue. You are not happy. You're not where you want to be. That's the truth. You're not where you want to be in life, and you don't know how to get there. Your father and your mother, or your family, let's say, the people who raised you, don't know, or they're ignorant to it. They don't know how to teach you where to go, because it's truly up to you, right? But people in your life are going to try to help you, try to love you, but it's really up to you. Where do you want to go? How do you want to get there? Courage. Did you notice courage is the first step? So determination, right? Before I get into that, actually, what I see most guys deal with after breakup is anger. So yes, they have shame. Yes, they have apathy, guilt, but they're angry. They're angry with themselves. I'm angry that I let my relationship fall apart, or I didn't lead her properly. So when a woman becomes a man, and what I mean by this is not what's going on with trans. I mean, when a woman gets into her masculine energy, that's because he's in his feminine energy. I don't want to fight. I don't want to stand up to you, right? That shit. So when a woman gets into that, she's going to dump you faster than you could say, oh shit. And that's what men get mad at themselves for, because they're like, man, if I only stood up for myself. Oh, if I only, made myself the best version of myself, she'd still be here. If only I focused on myself more. Because a lot of guys watch these videos and they're like, shit, if I just built my business, if I talked to the right people, if I was happier as a man, right? Women want to be around you when you're happy. That's why women love having fun. They love being in positive energy. That's just the way they are. Okay. They don't want to be around a Debbie Downer, a loser. Okay. And I'm not trying to call you a loser. I'm not trying to beat you down more than you've already been beaten down. Okay. I would just want you guys to understand what they see you like. That is what we do. That's what I do. And that's what you need to do. So courage is the beginning. So when you get on that cold call or approach that woman, you have to have courage. Courage is not a negative energy either. It's not, oh shit, I'm going to go face that dragon and slay it. It's, oh shit, I got to go. Oh man, I can't wait to try this. It's excitement, right? That's the beginning of the change. And that's how getting to courage is how these people started businesses. That's how they got new women and new relationships, or exes back. Sometimes exes do come back, guys. And changing this, and they'll say to me that their girls say to them, you're a whole different person. Where was this person when we were dating before? So when people come into the program, they go out of here and up into here. Okay. And that's what I want you guys to do. How do you do that? First of all, awareness. Where are you? Right? What are you dealing with? A lot of you guys that are going through breakups are in desire, right? Angry at yourselves because you got here. Dealing with, I want her back. I can't wait. I want her back so bad. And I'm telling you, I've seen this 1,000 times or more, probably more. You want her back, or you think you want her back, but you just really want to be happy again. I promise you this is the best lesson I ever fucking learned from my mentor. It was and is, the more pain you're willing to deal with, the more success you will have. Say you're in a relationship and she's mean to you. Okay. What do guys do? Run away from the pain, run away from the fight, run away from the bullshit. I don't want to deal with it. She's annoying, whatever. Imagine there's a negative and a positive bucket. That's one drop in the negative bucket because she wants you to stand up to her. I'm not telling you to be mean to her. What you have to say is, babe, what are you talking to me like that for? What's your issue? What's going on? And if she continues that behavior, then you say, look, I love you, but I'm not dealing with this. This is crossing my boundary. You yelling at me, berating me, talking down to me, calling me names, whatever it is, I can't deal with that. So until you change that, I'm out of here. And you walk away. I'm not saying you walk away from the relationship. Just get out of the room. Leave the house, leave the apartment, leave her place, wherever you are. That's what you do. It's called standing up for yourself and setting a boundary. But what most guys do in a relationship, and this is what keeps a relationship alive. I'm a married man, okay? So I got my ring on the other hand, but I've been married for over a year, been with my girl for 8 years. I understand this shit. I do this every day. And she's kind. 360 days out of the year, she's kind to me, treats me with respect. But women test. That's what they do. And I know exactly how to pass those tests. And to pass a test, you have to be able to stand up to her. That's it. It's that as soon as you start letting her get away with things, that's when she'll eventually go into her masculine energy and she'll go, bro, what the fuck? What am I doing with you? And her test will get harder and harder and harder and harder to pass. Okay. Most guys are here because they, shame, guilt, apathy, grief, fear, desire, anger, pride, because they're mad at themselves for not knowing this stuff and they beat themselves up over it. And that just continues the negativity. So what in the program, we figure out what to do, but what you need to do is start focusing on yourself. And a lot of coaches say the same shit, right? So I'm going to be attacking other dating coaches a little bit. And it's not because I want to make enemies or anything like that, but a lot of them are withholding the real truth of what really happens and how it happens. Maybe they don't really know. That could be a thing. Maybe they're just listening to shit that they heard, right? But I've been working with guys for free, like after, okay, they buy into my call, and then I coach them afterwards for free. I did that for a long time. And again, that's how you find out what they're dealing with. Okay. And you look at it, you see it, you help pull them through the mud because you're in the mud with them. You're leading them, right? A lot of guys are dealing with the same things. And I'm telling you, these relationship coaches, a lot of them are saying the same shit because they don't really know what is going to move the needle. And they'll just tell you, work on yourself. What the fuck does that even mean? Okay. So first of all, in my opinion, you have to be as masculine. If you're a man watching this, your masculinity is it's your core. It's you need to cultivate this. Okay. And the world we live in today is not friendly towards the masculine. When you're masculine, you're determined, you're free, you're fearless, right? You are accepting of change. You're strong, courageous, okay, bold, assertive, erect penis, okay? You're fucking the world, so to speak, with your erect penis. You're putting yourself, I know it sounds funny, but you're putting yourself out there to be judged. And now it's your job to not let that judgment affect you. Now, feminine is the opposite of that. What do women always say? Do I look fat in this? Does this make me look ugly? Right? What about, and they're not sure of themselves as much as a confident man is. A man does deal with fears, but he doesn't let that fear stop him. And this is what paralysis is. When you're paralyzed, you're scared and you're fearful, deer in the headlights. You notice I'm tense right now, like, you don't want to be like that. You want to be open. Okay, arms wide open, right? You want to be open, okay? And that's when your heart is open. See, a lot of the red pill guys have the right idea, in my opinion, okay? But they're a little too fucking, still fucking tense and angry, but they're still teaching you some good shit. The beginning of it all is helping manifest and strengthen your masculinity. Strengthen your balls. Make you a man. And what do men do? They provide. They protect. As you can tell, like right now in this stage of my life, I don't really wear anything but sweats because I want to be able to go to the gym as often as possible. So I want to be able to cultivate and just get deep into my masculine energy. I'm talking to more health coaches. I'm talking to more people that, just optimizing. That's the beginning. And I'm not saying get rid of feminine entirely, because again, that leads to being angry towards women for what they actually are instead of adapting and adjusting. The problem with red pill is a lot of them tell you, and a lot of them are great. I watch some of them, right? But a lot of them will tell you that women are this way only, which is not entirely true. Women are capable of being like that, but if you are a confident man, if you really, really focus on your masculinity and focus on being the best version of you, the real man in you, you're going to want to start businesses. You're going to want to start making money. You're going to want to start branching out and becoming big. That's what it's really all about. You're going to be bigger and stronger. All right. You're not going to be this. When you're scared, look at you. Look at the body language of this. Okay. You're becoming small. But when you're confident, you're big, right? You become big. You become open. You become strong. Okay. And that's the point. It sucks that so many of us are down here. That is this. And so many get stuck in the same idea. You know how many times I've talked to a guy about business and he'll go, I don't know if that's for me, right? And I'll say, okay, what is business to you, right? What is business? And they'll say, oh, you got to have like all these employees and people. I said, no, stop. It's an exchange of value between two people or two entities. When people do coaching with me, for example, they want my thoughts. What are your thoughts, Kyle? It's the most common question ever. It's a lazy question too, by the way. Kyle, what are your thoughts? And I understand why people do it. It's because they don't know any of this stuff. But a better question is, my girl's been gone for 3 months. I'm learning a whole lot about attraction. I've done this, and this, and nothing's worked. I've done no contact for 60 days. What should I do next? Where should I go next? That's a way better question is, hey, Kyle, this is my situation. What are your thoughts? Now, do I get mad at that? No, but it's common because you want me to do all the work for you. When I ask questions to people that I look up to for answers, I do some work first. I read this book. Say the guy that I'm taking mentorship, his name is Jamie. Okay, let's say that. Jamie, I've read this book, right? So right now I'm reading $100 Million Offers by Alex Hormozi. Okay. So I've read this. I've implemented this. I've done this many cold calls. I've done this many cold emails. I've done this amount of inbound. What do I need to do next? What am I missing? And they're going to be like, oh shit. Okay, cool. You've done. Okay. So now you need to do paid ads, right? Let's just say that. I've taken the work out of, and they like you for that. They want to see effort. And again, this is why I do relationship stuff. I want you guys to be better people, because if relationships get better individually, so individual men, individual women get better, right? They come together, create better families. And from there, you create better better communities, better society altogether. And then it becomes what it is, right? And it's tough. It's a tough battle. Focus on asking better questions, which means you have to put in some work. Now, coaching, what I do, again, I sold myself short for years because I wanted to really get to the meat of what's going on with these guys. Why are they all the same? What's been going on? Right? And that's what we did. That's what I did. Okay. So that being said, fear is probably the number one issue I see. And in order to kill fear, you have to face it. It's a monster that you have to kill or slay. How do you do that? You go after it. You do the thing that you're afraid of doing. Approach 100 women over the course of a week. And that is going to be tough. So what a lot of guys will start with is eye contact. Make eye contact with 100 girls this week. Because, okay, so the reason I'm talking about that is a lot of guys that come to me, for X-back stuff, they're tired of waiting around and they want to go back out there. So I'm like, go do it, right? Read a few books on this stuff just to get a little bit of knowledge and go. And a lot of those guys will go. And they're afraid to actually talk to a girl because they've been out of the game for a while, which I totally understand. So I'll say, look, eye contact. Make eye contact with 100 girls, right? The ones that smile at you, they like what they see. Go say hi. The girls who look at you and it's like they're looking through you, they're probably taken or they think you're ugly. And if that's the case, keep going. Anyway, this is a long video as it is. So this is what's really going to move the needle forward. I know I didn't really talk about what you probably thought I was going to talk about, but this is the real work. This is the real shit. This is what makes the difference. Okay? This here is what successful people, they have some of it, but they also have this going on and they know how to stifle the fear and they just do it anyway. And that starts with being courageous. Because when you're courageous, you can tap into these and everything starts just working out better. Because look, fear will hold you back and paralyze you. But if you're willing to be courageous and talk to 100 women, let's say, for example, and then you're going to kill some of your fear because maybe some of the fears are you're afraid that a girl's going to shame you or talk shit about you or laugh at you. And they're actually going to respect you more than anything because they're like, oh, like, that's a very confident thing for you to, because it's rare. Most guys are pussies because they will actually try to get girls through texting, dating apps, the friend zone. A lot of guys will automatically throw themselves into the friend zone because they're like, oh, this is the best way to actually get in her pants. They don't think this shit consciously. This is a subconscious thought because they have so many bad stories they're telling themselves, like, I could never get a girl. I'm not attractive. I'm not this. I'm not that. Right. So they automatically just become friends with a girl in order to be like, because it's the safe thing to do. Why are they doing the safe thing? Because they're scared. Right. And this is why I'm in the friend zone. She demoted me to the friend zone. Kyle, what do I do? Well, when a girl demotes you to the friend zone, you know what to do. Tell her to go fuck herself. Not literally. Be like, no, I'm not accepting your friend zone offer. Thank you. It's a demotion. No, thanks. I see you as a romantic option only. You're too goddamn hot. And, I'm not interested in that. Why don't guys do that? Because they're fearful. So again, fear is probably the main thing. That's what my program is about. Becoming, fearless, I guess. Getting rid of fear. Becoming strong. A Superman. Okay. And at the end of the day, guys, you're powerful. I mean that from the bottom of my fucking heart. You're powerful. And if we all came together, we could change the world, right? And I think it will happen someday. You have to individually realize your power. And right now, men are under attack socially and to tell you and encourage you to be weak, to be timid, to accept femininity. Men have a little bit of feminine energy in them. We have to. That's what makes us, approachable. If we were too masculine, we'd be just fucking laser-eyed Terminators everywhere. But they're telling you to be more feminine. Why do you think they're just pumping the food full of fucking estrogen and soy? That's what we change. And a lot of these guys have changed their lives. So I'm going to get some video testimonials and put them on my website. Maybe a landing page. Or my YouTube channel. So that you guys can see, Kyle, I've done this and bro, you've changed my life. I get that shit all the time. How do I become, I'll have guys that will come to me and say, I want to do what you do. I want to become a YouTuber. I want to do, right? And they're like, bro, you changed my life just by the way that you're talking to me. You changed my life, Kyle. And that still makes my fucking hairs stand up. Because, sorry about this, by the way. I realized I'd been doing that. I apologize. These guys will tell me that. And I'm not trying to brag to you, but some of these guys are making $20,000 more a year. I know that's not what the fucking gurus will tell you. You know, oh, this guy started making 6 figures a month in 6 months. You can do that, but you need money to do that, in my opinion. Now, I have guys that are like, I've added $20K a year to my bottom line. I've added $10,000 more a month in just the first year. Now, if doing the coaching the way that I'm doing it now, you pay once per year, that now I can become better myself by learning more faster and giving it right to you guys. And this YouTube channel is going to be about that. It's going to be dressed that way. It's going to be about getting you guys to be powerful. And if you want to get there faster, that's what my program is about. If you want power, which all men want, I don't want you to feel like, oh, I need to become powerful to do something wild or negative. When you're truly powerful, you have nothing holding you back or restraining you, in my opinion, right? And that's where I've gotten that point in my life where I'm like, I can do whatever the fuck I want. And many of you guys are held down by your job or your relationship. Some of you guys are in relationships or were in relationships, if you're seeing this, that made you feel like a small person. Okay, answer this for me. You don't have to put this in the comments, but you know the answer. Were you with a person that made you feel small? That made you feel worthless? Did they uplift you? Were you with a woman that felt like a leech? And I'm going to, I've been teaching guys how to stay away from women like that. What to watch out for, the red flags. Let go of all the old stories, old behaviors, all the old bullshit. Start doing positive affirmations. A lot of you guys are doing negative affirmations without even knowing you're doing it. Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm a piece of shit. I can't believe I'm that dumb. You guys are doing that. Your brain does not know the difference between a joke and real. It just is. It's binary, on or off. Okay, and that's why you have to do, I know it's goofy, but this is a secret, all right? Go into the mirror, and it's going to be hard for some of you guys to do. Look yourself in the eye and say, I'm the fucking man. Do that. Do that for 5 minutes every day. And then why am I the fucking man? Because I'm fearless, because I'm able to make these cold calls or whatever it is, right? I'm able to approach these 100 women. Many of you guys aren't even going to know what you want to do. Right? And that's for you to figure out. But whatever it is you choose to do, right? Pick something and just become really good at it. And that's going to give you a sense of purpose. Maybe it's not the purpose, but it's going to give you a sense of purpose, a reason to wake up. When you're good at something, I'm good at this. I know how to do this. I can do this with my eyes closed, right? YouTube shit. And I really want to speak to people, and really touch, I hate to say this, it sounds goofy as fuck, touch their hearts, you know what I mean? And be real. And some of you guys don't feel that from me, and that's fine. But a lot of you do. So many people reach out to me and say that, bro, like out of all the coaches I've seen, you spoke to me. So become good at something. And this is something your father should have told you. Pick something and become really good at it, and it will take you 2 to 3 years to become good at it. How do you become good at something? Do it for free for a month or two. Right? Say you want to help dentists make more money. Okay? Social media marketing agency. You go up to a dentist and say, look, I don't know shit about helping you, but I want to help you. I'm going to do it for free. So you go into the red, right? I hope you guys have jobs. I really do. Okay? Get a little bit of money and start testing some ads for this dentist so then they know what's happening. Get some data. When you have data or data, however I think that one is plural, one isn't. I don't know, whatever. Get some information. And to put it this another way, imagine if you're bad at talking to girls. If you approach 100 girls, you're going to quickly realize what you're doing wrong. Get good at something. Get good at anything. I don't care what it is, but pick one thing and get really good at it that will give you a sense of purpose and it'll make you money. Okay? As you do this for more dentists, right? As you do this for more people, you're going to get better and better each month that you do it, each time that you put money into it. Then that dentist is going to start getting results. Say you do paid ads for them, right? And it's coming out of your pocket. Or you can say to them, I want you to pay for the ads, but I'm going to work for free. I just want to get help for you, and you'll give me a video testimonial. You do that, and you're going to get good at it within 3 to 4 months, okay? Because you're going to start getting some information, some data. Let's say data. I don't know which one it is. That's plural. As you get better and better at it, that's when you go, oh, I can get this result if I do exactly this. So then you go to other dentists and you're like, hey, I got this result for that dentist, and you do it in another city, or do it like within a certain mile radius, make sure it's far away from the dentist you've been helping for free. Then you say, this is how much I want you to pay me, $1,500 a month plus the ad spend. There you go. Is it that easy? No, it is not. But again, the only way that you're going to get there and get confident is by working for free. So what did I do? Yes, people paid to get into my program, but what did I say? I said, you can do the call with me, but I'm going to give you follow-up for free. And what I found is the call doesn't do shit. The call gives me information. The follow-up is what changed their lives. Because we talked about the real shit. We talked about real issues. We got down to the real meat. And the real meat is this. I didn't make this chart. I don't want to lie. I did not make this. This was made by amandawebster.com.au. I got it off the internet. They went through this. And this chart perfectly explains what is happening. So this is the secret. There is no magic formula to get your ex back. That's all bullshit. This is the secret. This is the formula. Become the best version of you. This is how, right? So this is what I wanted to give you. But where I was at fault was I was becoming just like all the fucking coaches. Trying to make a little bit of YouTube money. It's fucking garbage. If you really want to make a difference, stand out. I'm going to give you all the secrets. It's hard work. The dentist idea thing, that's one niche. You can do that there's a million niches out there. Okay. There's industries up on top of it. Did you guys know that land clearing is a niche? I didn't, but now I do, right? You can become rich as fuck, guys. Okay. What I just told you is a secret to making money. Me as a YouTuber, I get emails all the fucking time. Do you want to run ads to your website? Do you want people to, do you want me to do cold? How can I help you with you want to run YouTube ads? Right? I do, actually. That's not the point. You can help anybody in any industry, but how are you going to do it? Most of you guys have no idea how, because you don't know anything about anything. So again, get good at it. Pick one thing, work for free for a little while. I hope you have a fucking job. And when you get good at this other skill, so basically you're building skills. Copywriting, fantastic skill to have. Right? Now with GPT out, it's going to be a little disruptive. But again, you can have a whole copywriting agency. So how do you get good at copywriting? Do it for free. Look at, and I don't mean copyright law, by the way. Copywriting is selling with words. Okay. So that's what you guys do. All right. So this video is long. It's long as fuck. I got to edit this shit too. So I'll see you guys in the next one. This is what you can expect from me from now on. All right. Done.